Also, just a few seconds. All right. So, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Inspiration by Andy Unique. And quickly, first of all, let me share my screen with you guys, and then we kick off. Today, we are having an amazing topic. We are all aware that last year we did something at the end of the meeting last year. We treated a very very important topic, which was reappraiser. Sorry, I almost forget. Which was reappraiser. So what we are treating today is another important topic that we help every one of us learn from the reappraiser and then move into a new section of the year. And today, can you all see my screen? If you can see my screen, please help me.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay. Now, um, first of all, welcome to Inspiration by Andy Unique. Inspiration by Andy Unique is an online platform where we do public speaking, lifestyle strategist, a young mind coach, and entrepreneurship coach. And we also do communication coach right here. If anybody wish to have communication coach, can immediately reach out to us or with any of our team members through the numbers and social medias available on your screen. So, for those viewing from YouTube, I'm doing online meeting and we are being recorded upstairs there, right there. Thank you so much. After this broadcast, it can be transmitted on YouTube, so we are growing. So once again, happy new year. Before we start, welcome to year 2026, and this is our first webinar, and I'm welcoming every one of you. So our first teaching this year is maximizing opportunities. Maximizing opportunities. The question we are going to be asking ourselves a lot of questions before we dive in. Before, please, if you are coming, just mute. Before we dive into the class. Now, you see, the most painful thing in life is to see yourself at the end of time that the opportunities you are supposed to maximize, you are not benefiting from it. That is to say, you know that this thing, I wish I maximized this opportunity, or I took advantage of it many years ago. I would have been benefiting from it today. Many people at their old age today are regretting why they never took advantage of some certain opportunities, and at this end, they can no longer even have the time or have the opportunity to maximize that opportunity anymore because the time has passed. So why are we doing this today? Is for every single one of us to learn how to maximize opportunity, see opportunity this year. All of us remember we talked about maximizing your life. There was a class we taught here about 2 months ago or 3 months ago. I talked about maximizing your life, and this is a semi recap of that lecture, and this one has to do with opportunities. Okay, now I want you to imagine with me. I'm going to be throwing some imaginations. I want you to imagine with me before we dive into the class properly. The most painful experience is when you have the opportunity to gain something and you never took the right opportunity of it. That is to say, you have opportunity to gain something, to get an opportunity, but you never took the right opportunity. You never moved to do it. Then, when you see others who are now benefiting from that opportunity, it becomes very painful, right? Just imagine that with me, that you are supposed to benefit from something and you never benefit from it. Others who are not benefiting from it. Now you see them, oh, you remember, you begin to reminisce. I was supposed to be partaker of this thing, but I am not able to do it. Why? You never took opportunity serious. You never maximize opportunities. Imagine you were asked to invest in something that will profit you greatly in the future, and you did not. Imagine you were asked to invest in something that will profit you greatly in the future, and you did not. Just imagine that. Imagine you were asked to get a certification training, a course, a program, or set up for or sign up for a mentorship program, and you did not. Now, look at how all these things, it might be investment, anything. Look at how painful it will be at the end of the day that these opportunities were not maximized. Some years later, you see your mates who did all this now feeling far better than you, doing far better than you. When you are looking back, you realize that you would have been in their class now and you are not with them. You feel so disappointed on yourself because you do not maximize the right opportunities. Many a times when people said take the right courses, apply for the right things, go to school, or invest into businesses, a lot of persons we easily just trivialize it because it is not important to them. These persons do not know how to maximize opportunities. Can you just reflect on that angle, that you were supposed to be benefiting from something and you never benefit from it? I said in maximizing your life, I said the most painful thing of life is to see yourself at the end of age that the same people you grown up together with are doing far better than you from the same thing you know that you would have done and be successful. Just because of laziness, you were not able to do it. That is that area that I'm trying to treat today. Maximizing opportunities. The opportunities that you should not overlook. I have taught us here how to see risk and say, this risk, I can convert this risk into profit. You must see profitable assets in every risk. We have talked about that here, right? Several times. So, I said, when opportunities are not maximized or taken advantage of, potentials are lost. When opportunities are not properly maximized, potentials are lost. You see, the potentials inside of you, everything begin to diminish. Everything begin to lost. How is your potentials lost? I wrote 4 things down. Before I'm going to dive into the class properly, I'm just preparing your mind. I'm not starting the class. Definition have not come, So, I'm just preparing your mind, okay? I just want you to see the reason why you have to maximize opportunity. Now, I said growth and progress are missing. Growth and progress are missing. When you do not maximize opportunity, your potentials are lost, e.g., growth and progress are missing. You may be stagnant personally, professionally, financially, and skillfully. Now, you may be stagnant. You will be stagnant. You become stagnant in future that you do not even maximize some opportunities. In your profession, the kind of skill that you're supposed to learn to move to the next level, you become stagnant because you do not take advantage of it. Personally, the things you're supposed to do for you to grow, you did not take advantage of them. You are stagnant in one position. Financially, let's talk about investment. When you are not able to invest in the right investment scheme, you lost opportunities, right? Skillfully, you lost opportunities because the right maximization of opportunities was not maximized. Okay, now let's talk the second point I wrote down here. I said future opportunities are missed. Future opportunities are missed. Now, people must see the little step you have taken to have trust you with a bigger opportunity. People must see the little step you have taken to be able to trust you with bigger opportunities. See, if you are not able to maximize little opportunities, you will miss future bigger opportunities that comes your way. You will miss them. All right? So, for a door to be open, you must be able to maximize little opportunity that does not look like it, that does not make any sense to others, but it makes a lot of sense to you. All right? So, that is, just imagine, we are still working on the imagination, and the answers to that imagination, that's what we are discussing right now, right? Number 2, regret and low confidence. You see, when you do not maximize opportunities, your confidence is low. You begin to reduce in value. The things you're supposed to do, you cannot do it. I said you look back and see the opportunities you did not take advantage of. You begin to regret your actions and your confidence is being reduced. The things when you begin to reminisce on the past, oh, I wish when I was in my early 20s, in my early 30s, in my early whatever age, oh, I wish I took advantage of this opportunity and do this thing. You discover that things would have been better, but why is it not better now? You have to ask yourself, you begin to ask yourself funny questions, right? Because you have wasted the time. You begin to regret and you reduce in confidence. Now, this last one, the number 4 here, I said reduction of competitiveness. See, you reduce in competition. If you did not maximize opportunity, you cannot be sitting down where big men are sitting down. For example, let me use that. For example, you're supposed to invest in real estate, for example, and you have the resources. You never invested in it. Do you know that people who are sitting in the board meetings and tables of real estate, you can't sit down there because you have no business there. The opportunities were not maximized, right? You did not maximize the right opportunity. We're able to sit down there. So you reduce competitiveness. You are not even in the space to compete with anybody. There is no place you are going to compete. You just reduce competitiveness. Everybody are competing with that industry, but you cannot do that. All right? I said people who see opportunities and seize it move ahead in life while leaving others behind without competition. People who see that opportunity and seize it, they move ahead in life while leaving the rest people behind. People who see the opportunity and never seize it, they leave them behind. They are not ahead of those persons, right? So you must see opportunity and seize it. I say nobody to try to compete with them in the industry. Nobody to try to compete with those who seize opportunity in the industry. So I have talked about, you should imagine with me. We have been doing imagination right now, and I also talked about the disadvantages of it, right? Of no competitive, of not maximizing opportunities. I want us to go deeply into the class right now. We are starting. Many of you know I always try to bring a background so that you understand what I'm talking about. Now, when I talk about maximizing opportunities, what am I talking about? Are we all here? Somebody answer me. Are we here? Somebody answer me. Somebody answer. I want to hear your voice.
Yeah, we are here.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. So, when we talk about maximizing opportunities, what am I really talking about? All right, thank you. Emmanuel is there. Thank you. So, what are we talking about? What is that thing that I'm really talking about? Now, this is how I define this. I said, it is you recognizing, using, and fully leveraging the chances, resources, and situations available to you in order to achieve the best possible outcome. First of all, look at the first line. Recognizing. You must recognize opportunities. You must recognize opportunities. After recognizing opportunity, the next thing you do is to what? You start using the opportunity. You might not be the best. Start using that opportunity. Then thirdly, you fully leverage on it. You don't care who is there. You don't care. You become a member of the competitive industry. People who are competing in that place, you are a member now. You fully leverage on it. It might be chances in your office, a little chance just come for you to grow higher. You take it. I was in a meeting with our bosses yesterday in the evening, and they were just discussing, there's a vacancy in this area. Anybody who wants to go for training? I was like, now for me to grow with this. So, and it was just like I was preparing this topic, and that one came. I said, I will not miss this one. Since I've been on system and thinking about that same opportunity that came. You see little chances just came around you, or little resources, little money just come. You take advantage of it, or situations, whatever it may be, just take advantage of it. As far as available to you, take advantage of it in order to achieve the best possible outcome. That is how it works. That is how to maximize opportunities, right? You must fully leverage on it. You must fully leverage on that opportunity. I'm going to be praying God help me to be able to finish this topic today because it's a full book. So, we are going to see, you see, a lot of us we have seen chances, we have seen opportunities, but we never took advantage of it. And when we see our friends or family members who are benefiting from that, we begin to regret. Who has experienced what I'm saying? Who has experienced what I'm saying? I want to hear somebody. You know, we are always interacting here. If you know you have experienced something like that, like somebody, you know that you would have been able to do this thing and you're not able to do it now. Somebody talk to me. If you have experienced it, talk to me. Who have experienced it? I'm watching, I'm waiting. Don't worry. So nobody has lost opportunities here. How many of us are in this class?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. All right. So a lot of times, I have lost opportunities. A lot of opportunities that come my way, and I never took advantage of them. I can remember back a lot. But we must also be aware that if opportunity comes, it is not really bad that, oh, you leverage on it. Try your best to see how you run into with it. Take just take all it takes and say, I'm going to make sure I take full advantage of this opportunity. Many a times the reason why I lost few opportunities, especially in investments that I lost some time back, it was because I see more of the advantage. I can teach you with this now because I see more of the risk in it. I was looking at the risk, this risk factor. I wish I can bear this loss. But some of my friends who did it, they are all cashing out, and some of them also lost anyway. So we can't just say everybody benefited from it. A lot of persons also lost, but there was a lot of opportunities in that thing that I never took advantage of. Not just me, it's also with different persons, right? Now let's check few ways to maximize opportunity. I know this is the main, people be thinking, how do I start maximizing opportunities? I've talked about you must see your risk, right? Always make sure you see the risk factor in everything. Weigh your risk factor. Make sure you see how you weigh your risk factor. So what is the first way to maximize opportunity? Number one, I said decision mindset. You must learn to build a decision mindset no matter what you're doing. Then you must start in a point that you begin to take proper decision. The things you want to do, learn to say, what is the risk factor? How do I you see now, look at it. You recognize opportunity, right? At the initial stage, you already saw opportunity, you recognize the opportunity. What do you do for you to be able to use and leverage on the opportunity? That's where, after this comma, you must ask yourself, now I recognize this opportunity, what do I do? I have seen the risk factor. What do I do to be able to leverage on this opportunity? The next thing I'm supposed to do is to take decision. Decision mindset. For me to be able to use opportunity and leverage on it, I must have a decision mindset. I must be very critical with my decisions. Now, I said the point or place where your life changes is at the point where you make decisions. Nothing happens until someone is willing to change things. Nothing happens until someone is willing to change things. At the point of your decision is at the point where your life either go forward or go backward. Every result of your life today is as a result of the benefit of the decision you make. Whatever you are profiting today or whatever you are losing today is as a result of the decision you make. So you must build a great and positive decision mindset. You must be very strategic. Train your mind to the point that you become a strategic thinker. I've talked about strategic thinking here. Every time I'm saying here, I just like a recap of our past lectures, right? So if you have been following us, you know many of these things I've talked about them in different dimensions. So you must become a strategic thinker so that you can be able to take decisions in the right perspective and in the right way. All right. So let's move. I said it's your decision that determines your destiny, not your condition. It is your decision that determines your destiny, not your decision. Sorry, not your condition. The decision you take now, it determines either your destiny will change or it will remain stagnant. It is not a condition you are passing through. I don't see you. Everybody has one issue or the other. Everybody has one condition or the other we are passing through. But inside that condition, what is the decision you take? How do you position yourself with the decision mindset that is with you? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. What happens to you, it is not a factor, but the decision you take inside that situation is a factor. It depends. I know it depends on how. Oh, you might say, oh, you don't know how difficult it is. I know. I have been in some real critical conditions, and I know. But inside that critical condition, are you able to take some drastic actions, which is very, very necessary? Were you able to take some drastic actions? So, as I continue, I said, at the point of decision is a point where your mind shifted and everything starts to change because your mind as an engine room, because your mind as an engine room of your life has decided to operate on its own. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. You see, when you are at the point of decision, it is where your mind shifts because your mind as an engine room of your life, the engine room of your life is your mind. Then everything begins to change. All right? I said your change starts from the inside. That is at the point of decision. Your change starts from inside. That is at the point of decision. So please build a decision mindset. So I have this picture. I forgot to. You see, you must think decision. The person is thinking and making sure that his head is in order. His head is in order. You must think so you can put your decision in point. All right. So let's go to number 2. Number 2 of how to maximize opportunity. The number 2 here is developing or learning skills. You see, opportunity does not just come and meet everybody anyhow. You must be prepared for it. You must develop skills. You must learn new skills. It's either be communication skills, business skills, whatever it is. You must have a skill that when opportunity meets you, you do not say, oh, let me go and start learning. The reason why many people miss opportunities because they are not prepared. They are not prepared. All right. So I said developing or learning a skill and having knowledge. Developing or learning a skill and having knowledge before opportunity arises, so you are ready when opportunity calls. Develop and learn a skill and have knowledge about it very well. Remember when I talked about experiential knowledge and academical knowledge? I don't know if you guys remember. I've talked about that here when I talked about actualizing your dreams, right? I thought there was a column where I talked about academical knowledge and experiential knowledge So we are going to bring academical knowledge and experiential knowledge in play in this area. Those two knowledge, you want to bring them in play. I didn't write them here, but it just came right now because I've thought about it before. So imagine that you need to have academical knowledge and develop the academical knowledge, and then skillful knowledge, which is experiential knowledge. You also have to develop it and learn more so that you become better. If you have to read books, read books. If you have to go for training, go for training, which is very, very necessary. Go for them. Take opportunities. Before opportunity come, you take opportunity first. Before you can be doing these things and you just see jam opportunity around the way. Many people who are sitting down and leveraging and just, oh, everything is bad because they never saw opportunities or see chances to do these things. But when you have the opportunity, please do. All right? You must know that success is often preparation meeting opportunity because nobody is lucky. I repeat, you must know that success is opportunity. You must know that success is preparation meet opportunity. It's preparation meet opportunity because nobody is lucky. Nobody is really lucky. He's lucky, he has money. Nobody is really lucky, my dear. These people really worked hard for it. They really, really worked hard for it. You must prepare your mind ahead of time so that you can be able to actualize your dreams. All right? Then I continue to say here, I said, for this to happen, you must be proactive. I will say this, our generation today, we are not proactive. Many of us, we do not even prepare ahead of time for anything. You must learn to say what might happen in the next 6 months, what will happen in the next 1 year. How do I prepare? There should be a level of little preparations you make that will ease stress for you in the future. You become proactive. All right? For example, you are thinking of becoming a business owner, a brand owner. What do you know about business? How many books have you read about business? You begin to read books about business. You begin to go for business seminars and training sections before you even start. So when you start, you leverage on that opportunity of the things you have learned, and then you see that you are growing far higher than those who just came into the space. Why? You have learned and developed a skills. You were proactive. You are what? Proactive. No skills or no knowledge is waste. All right. I said, don't wait for opportunities before you start developing or learning or seeking ways to grow. Learn new skills and develop more knowledge. Be creative. See challenges. Be creative. See challenges as chances to innovate and redefine solutions for profitable outcome. This one, I love this part. I love this part. I said, be creative. Just sit down and be creative. See challenges. You see those this is difficult. No, see the profitable part of that challenges and try to bring out the best out of it. This evening, for example, I was trying to set my other phone as a camera for YouTube, right? It was difficult because the lighting system blocked everywhere. I have to look for a way to make sure that thing stand there. If I tell you how my other phone is stand, you won't believe why. It was challenging. Almost 15 minutes was what I was only doing before I came to sit down here. I was proactive. I know it will be difficult for me to stand the camera on the air without the right tripod, because the tripod cannot stand there, the one I have. I said, what do? I have to improvise and develop new ideas, and then I make sure it works. All right. I just use that as a situation. You must be you change challenges into innovative and redefining situations for profitable outcomes, so that even challenges you begin to get profit from it, right? So the third one, we are moving to the third one, is personal branding. Oh my god, we are still in the third. Let me try. So please, if you are writing, I want to write now. If you are writing, please take personal branding very serious. Take it very serious, because I'm writing a full topic on personal branding and all type of personal branding, but it's not here, so you can gain a little knowledge from this. Okay, so if you must maximize opportunity this time, you must be able to brand yourself. Personal branding is very, very important. Nobody can call you if you are not branded. You know why? If you want your name to be called in the corridors of power or in the room where opportunities are, you must brand yourself. Now, let's see what is personal branding. I said, it is how you market yourself first, how you market yourself, business and career as a brand. Look at it. You market yourself, you market your business, and you market your career as a brand. I don't know if you get. You market this thing as a brand. This defines what makes you unique, showcasing your strengths, value, and personality. Showcasing your strengths, values, and personality. Now, in a simple form, what I mean here is branding is branding is when your name is being called in a room, what comes to people's mind. This, in a short form, everything I wrote here, that is what it means. When your name is being mentioned in a room, what comes to people's mind? I want to ask, for example, when I call Bill Gates, what comes to your mind? Go Sweet is here. If I call Go Sweet, the CEO of Go Sweet is here. If I call Go Sweet, what comes to people's mind? One of the biggest eatery in Upper is the CEO. People might not know him because he's my person. I know him. But when people say Go Sweet, people know, he's the biggest eatery, one of the biggest eatery in Benin. When you now say, this is the CEO, they may say, this is the CEO. But they might not know him, but they know his business. Those who know him with that brand also know him as in that brand. Why? He has market his name and market himself
go sweet. If you call very dark man, what comes to your mind? You don't have to meet this person in person one on one. No. You might not have met these people, but you just hear their name. Everything comes to your head over and immediately you say, this is what they stand for. This is their uniqueness. This is their strength. This is their personality. I don't know if you get. Then the question is now, if I call your name in a room, what will come to people's mind? How have you been able to brand yourself? How have you been able to brand yourself? Because we start from, it's how you market yourself. How have you been able to brand yourself? You must think about that. Opportunity does not just come like that. You must brand yourself ahead of opportunities. All right? So, I said your goal is to build credibility and stand out and create impression in your professional feed. If you must brand yourself, your goal is to create credibility, stand out, and create impression in your professional feed. That is what branding does for you. All right? I said personal branding helps you stand out and build a strong recognition identity. Recognition identity. As in, it will just help you build recognition identity. With this recognition identity, it is easy for you to collaborate, network, and grow. With this identity you build, it is easy for you to what? Collaborate, network, and what? Grow. Because people already know you. They already trust your credibility because you have a brand, right? Either you have a personal branding, right? I said this network and growth helps you to attract the right opportunity that aligns with your goals. It helps you to attract the right opportunities that aligns with your goals. Then I continue by saying, oh my God, I will have to jump some things because I'm sorry guys. You know I always write long and personal branding can help you boost credibility and authority. And authority in your industry, which often leads to more engagement, partnership, and media opportunities. It leads to what? You build credibility and authority in your own industry. It leads to more partnership, engagement, and media opportunities. Most of the people you know them through media, right? Because there's a media opportunity inside personal branding. Okay, then I said, for those who are in the media space, this one, after I wrote this one, I said, for those who are in the media space, it helps you to build a loyal audience who are more likely to engage with your content or product. Why? It's a branding. You just build loyal audience automatically. These people begin to engage you because they love your product and love what you produce, especially your content. Then I continue by saying it can help you define your own competitors and stay on top of this. It helps you define your own competitors and help you stay on top of this. What I mean by that is, you see, if you have a personal brand, you have a lot of competitors as well. Sorry, I'm using two cameras as I'm looking up and down. You have a lot of competitors in the industry. But because of your personal branding, you stay on top of them because you are different, you are unique. You know your strength, you know your value, your personality. You don't do what every other person does. All right? That is what makes you totally different. Okay? So, now that we are done with personal branding, let's move to the next. I said networking and building relationships. That's the fourth thing you must put into consideration when building or when maximizing opportunity. The fourth thing you must put into consideration is networking and building relationships. I said, you see, in this life that we are living, you cannot do life alone without people. Don't let nobody deceive us. Let's not deceive ourselves. You cannot do life alone without looking for people. You need people to grow, you need people to work with you. So you must build network and you must build relationships. Then, now let's define what is relationship and network. You can see I said relationship and networks are advantageous connections. Advantageous. Take note of that, advantageous connections that mutually benefit to both parties through understanding. Relationship and networks are advantageous advantageous connections that mutually benefit to both parties through understanding. How do you benefit from it? When you are networking with people, you have a brand and you want to give to others, you must build network. If you even have a business, you must build relationship with your staff, you must build relationship with your clients, right? So that it become an advantageous connection. Mutually, it benefits you as a business owner, it benefits your clients, right? This is what relationship and network does. So I continue by saying networking can give you access to new opportunities like collaboration, learning from others' experiences, staying on top of the game, and staying updated in the trend. Staying on top of the game and staying on top of the trend. It often leads to strong connections that leads to referral or recommendation. Networking and relationship building will often lead to what? Referral. Now, I continue to say your network is your net worth. We often hear that. Your network is your network. It's your net worth. It's not about money. It's about those who know you. It's about those who can speak about you. Alright? Who can speak about you in a room? It is about them. Then I said, you cannot do this life without people. Until you have the right relationship, you will not grow higher. Until you have the right people, you will never grow higher. A lot of persons has been able to help us to put especially by the unique in order. I appreciate them every time because I see what they are doing. Promotions, advert, I see it on their social media handles. That is network and relationship. Alright? I appreciate every one of you anyway. Let me quickly do that. I said relationship is a currency. Relationship is a very expensive currency. There are some persons you will write me, if you the person can write me a message the entire day, I might not reply. I see the message. Not just me, so even you know. But there are people who write to you immediately, you will call back. Why? Relationship is what is a currency. It is expensive. Let's be sincere. Just use that as an example. Relationship and network is expensive. There's some people you have to, if you have access to them, don't leave them. Oh, don't think, who do you think you are? You will never meet people like them again. Oh, it is very, very difficult to lose important relationship and network that will benefit you in the future. It is a currency. It is more than money. It's an important and it's very expensive. You can't buy it anyhow. But if you have opportunity, maximize that opportunity of networking and relationship. Alright? So we're going to be talking about the fifth thing for today. Yeah, I think I'll try. I've cut it off. Let's talk about this. So I said optimization of opportunity. This one is a topic of its own. I'm writing a topic on this, but I have to bring it here shortly, just short form. Optimization of opportunity. That's the fifth thing you must do. For you to be able to see opportunity and seize it, you must be able to optimize opportunity. So let's go. What is optimization of opportunities? I said, this is my personal definition. I said it involves proactive analysis, leveraging and fostering a positive or courageous mindset to turn potentials into tangible success. Now, let's break it down. What do I mean? You see, it involves proactive analysis. Remember we talked about if you see opportunity, we will analyze the risk factor. This is where it comes in. It is in that point you are analyzing the risk factor. It is called optimization. You are proactive in analyzing. You quickly analyze and then you leverage on it and fostering a positive. Fostering means developing. Fostering means developing on. This is what it means for me, okay? Fostering means developing. Leveraging and fostering a positive and a courageous mindset. Do you realize that this definition tally with the same definition of maximizing opportunity and decision taking? If you combine the two of them together, it will give you this. How many of you know that? Definition of maximizing opportunity and the decision mindset. If you put all those two definitions together, it will give you this. Yes. That's to say, you must foster a positive or courageous mindset to turn potentials into tangible success. All right. Now, I want to give a scriptural example of how to optimize opportunities. Optimization of opportunities. There's a scriptural example in the Bible. Let's go to the Bible. I don't know if you remember the parable of the talents in Matthew 25, 14 to 30. The Bible was telling us that Jesus was saying a story where the boss gave his three servants talents. The first one, he gave the first one 5 talents, the second one 2 talents, and the third one 1 talent, right? The Bible recorded that this talent was given to them according to their capacities. According to their capacities. Now, that is how their bosses gave them this talent. Do you see that the Bible also recorded that the first one that was given the five optimized his opportunity and then reproduce another 5. He doubled the talent. The one that was given 2 also doubled the talent. But the one that was given 1 went to hide the talent. He was not faithful with the little opportunity he has. Why? He was waiting for bigger opportunity so he can be able to explore. But that is not how it works. Now, the boss have to punish him for it and said he was not faithful. The other 2 was promoted. Just imagine. Everybody cannot have the same opportunity. Just that little you have, do use of it. I know some people, their parents has given them a lot of money to grow. But nobody has given to you. Me, nobody has given to me. What do? We kick off from the grassroots, begin to build network and maximize opportunities. Now, let's continue with this parable. It says that while the other 2 were promoted, the one that had his own was not promoted. Why? He did not grow because he thinks it's just 1 talent. He never took advantage of it. That person never grew, right? Then I sum up in saying here, I said, this is a clear example of opportunity optimization and make good use of whatever we have and give it all the best and bring out the best of it. Making good use of all we have, giving it all the best and bringing out all the best out of it. All right? This is what it is. This is how we should optimize opportunity. No matter how small it is, just leverage on it. All right? So I think we have been able to call it syllabus for today. This optimization, maximization of opportunities. I want to sincerely say we are all grateful. Please don't go, the Q&A session still coming. So thank you guys for joining to this class. Today was maximizing of opportunities, and it was a great section. And don't forget what Inspiration by ND Unique is into. We are into public speaking, communication coaching, lifestyle strategies, a young mind coach, and also entrepreneurship coaching. So you can contact us from any of our social media handles and all our numbers available on the screen. Yep, I can see 15 minutes remaining. So please follow me on all social media platforms. Facebook at ND Unique. Please let's take this platform bigger, please. Then on YouTube, ND Unique 1 as well. So that's my channel. I wish you again happy new year. So guys, it is Q&A section. It is time for us to ask questions. You know how we do it. Just bring in your questions, drop them, and let's go with them. I'm waiting. So you can all unmute now. Let's go with your questions. Who are those there? Unmute. Let's take the question. So how was the class? Let's start from there. How was the class? Let's start from there. Go sweet to see you, George.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Um, I would like to take the first initiative to talk about how the class was for me.
Okay, sir.
So, I, for one, I would say that it was swift, it was smooth, it was clear cut enough. I mean, everything that you taught. Okay, let me know if I have now. I can say I comprehended up to 80%, and that and that's and that's because you were clear enough. You were clear enough. There were no ambiguity. There were no big English that I could not understand. So that was it for me. It was a very good one. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you
I
so much.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. I sincerely
Um,
appreciate that.
can I say something?
Oh, wonderful. You can go ahead now. Thank you so much.
So good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Unique. Really thank you. Um, for this presentation. There was something that you talked about that really did corrected me when you said that this generation don't want to prepare, like put in the effort in preparing before they meet the opportunities. And when you asked me, when you asked us a question, I was like, not yet. I've not missed an opportunity, not yet. But looking back, I was like, actually, if I prepared well, I could have gotten this opportunity. Or when you go to a job interview, you are just not prepared. You don't have the skills that the company need at that moment. And like it really that like struck me to put in the effort, prepare that when the opportunity come, because I believe that the opportunity will definitely come. We just need to be prepared. And yeah, there's I think there was also one thing that you said that somehow I forgot about it just now. Yeah, exactly. The personal branding.
Hmm.
I think now let's do a personal branding actually is it goes like it's like a topic that they throw up here and there, personal branding here and there. But how you explain it make me to like think of I think I have to set up my personal branding. Like how do I want people to vision me when they hear my name or when people talk about me, be like, yeah, this is actually her. So thank you for bringing the personal branding closer to my understanding.
Oh,
I'll definitely look into it. So it was quite informative for some for me. It was quite informative, and you brought it together that we actually understood, um, that we can take home and think and work on. So thank you very much.
thank you so much. I'm grateful for that. So at the same time, people are appreciating, and we can also be taking questions. You can also train your questions. It's not we can anyone how you see the class and the questions can always come in. They just throw them in. I want to hear from Go Sweet. That is compulsory for me. Emmanuel, I want to also hear from Emmanuel. There's a reason why. Emma, when I call Emmanuel, Emmanuel is my personal mate, so I know he must say something. Emma, talk to me. This week I sent you a video about personal branding as well. So those one don't they don't hide. All right. Emma, why are you laughing? Unmute and talk to us. Come here. You know I always drag you out. Talk to me. All right. So, what?
Sorry, Sam. I had network issue. I had network issue.
All right.
Just joining now again.
Okay. Okay, no problem. He said he has a network issues, no problem. So, um, do we have any questions? Anybody has any question? Just go ahead and ask. If you have any question, ask. Let's handle the questions. If there's no question, we still have about 10 minutes. I'm going to ask you a question. Okay, there is no question. So let me ask. When it comes to optimization of opportunities, what do we take into note? Like, oh, this is an opportunity, I want to optimize it, which is the last point where I use the parable of the talents from the Bible. What do you think can come into play? Must the opportunity be big or must it be small? Is this something that, oh, I must see a very big opportunity before I take advantage of it. When it comes to optimization of opportunities, let's talk about that. I think Go Sweet is talking to us, but he's muted. I don't know. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, Ima, go ahead. Go ahead.
Optimizing, taking advantage of opportunities. It doesn't have to be big. Doesn't have to be big. Just a little opportunity. You can just take advantage of it. Like recently, I did an upgrade on my brand. Like I did a tag. It was just an opportunity for me because I saw someone did the same and I liked it. So I said, I will have to do the same in my own brand. And the first and second people I've delivered their clothes to, they saw the tag and they loved it. One of them gave me a feedback telling me that he loved the way I packaged it and all that. So um, taking advantage of opportunities, it doesn't have to be a big one. Just something something very little. You can just take advantage of it and do whatever you can. Just try your best. That's it.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can see Ima is getting bigger now. When Ima sent me screenshot last year, I shocked. I say this is my guy. Oh. So I'm proud of him. I'm proud. I can see one of my mentees don't they make money. So for somebody to get that kind of amount in a profit in just one transaction, I was like, this is where they make money. Oh. So I won't mention the amount. Man, I'm not go kidnap my brother. Oh. He's my mentee and he has been doing an amazing job. He has been doing well profit, and he's one person I really love. I really really love him. So um, do we have any other person? Another person? Another person? Another person? No questions today. Why no questions today? It's really really boring. Or today it's really really clear. Or what? No questions today. Oh no no no. You guys you didn't bombard me with questions today. Go Sweet, I'm not hearing you. Are you talking to us? I think he didn't know it's on camera.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's not we're hearing you.
Okay. First of all, I really appreciate this evening class. It was nice and it was amazing.
Thanks so.
I have a question. You mentioned something that you see opportunity and you grab it. When other people don't see the opportunity, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now my question is that, what about there are some opportunities that you see that you think that they are opportunity, but when you later grab them, they don't become opportunity. So in that kind of scenario, how are you going to maneuver over that kind of thing? How will you do that sort of thing? You think at the beginning you thought it was opportunity, but later on it become a disaster to you. So how will you maneuver yourself from that kind of situation?
Okay. First of all, we talked about you see the risk factor you look at the risk factor in everything. Where we talked about you have to properly analyze. You are proactive in analyzing. I think that came in optimization of opportunity where I talk about it involve proactive analysis. You must properly analyze whatever it is. Opportunity comes to you. You look at the factors surrounding that business, surrounding that thing. Many a times risk factors are there, and the risk factor you just put in money and the money lost. I said it just now that I've lost money in some opportunities and I also lost opportunities, right? We have invested money on some things and the money never came back, right? And at the same time you also go into some other things. So it's for you to properly analyze, okay, is this opportunity going to benefit me at the long run, or I am going to lose at the long run? It might just be that you think, okay, I'm going in, but whatever factor comes in, just that you trying to maximize opportunity. Sometimes you benefit, sometimes you lose. But for the best possible outcome to come, you must analyze properly so that to reduce the risk factor. Every investor has a lost time. There is no billionaire who has not lost money. There is no big person who has not lost money. So even if you're investing into business, I know you're a very serious business person. You have about two big brands that we all know, and you can't tell me you haven't lost when putting money into those investments. So how do you run away from the risk factor? You must analyze. That is where the analysis come in. And if it is something that is beyond your capacity, please look for business analysis. All those persons that are into the business factor or the risk factor in businesses, they are people who are specialized in that area. You can employ them, and while they help you treat the risk factor in that field. Okay. Did that answer you, sir? All right, thank you. Go sweet. Just give it thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Do we have any other? We only have 4 minutes left. If there's any other question, let's take it. Let's take it. Let's take it. Then before we can go. Okay. If we are not seeing, I can see a lot of persons in the house tonight. Um, I don't know why, and we don't also have people didn't come up today. What's going on? But well, for those who are around, I want to say a very big thank you. I am so grateful for your time. I sincerely appreciate every one of you, and I will still be here for the next 2 to 3 minutes. If anybody has a question, you can kindly drop it in, and then while we run through the Rex things, okay?